Well, they scored 5 goals at Chelsea last week, West Brom. It was as many as they'd scored in their previous 10 away games. That's how good their goal-scoring form is. So we're closing in on kick-off. I can tell you the players are out now on the pitch. And West Brom through Pereira take a cheeky free kick, and they're all a bit quiet and slow to that ball. Saints, Phillips has it inside left in the box, onto his left foot, and he smashes it at Forster, parried out into the 6-yard area, back out it comes into the corner, and West Brom have an early lead, and Darnell Furlong doesn't have a goal because the flag's gone up on the far side for offside. But that's a let-off for Saints. But 2 men came out towards the man taking the free kick, Dave, Pereira, and they just
they played the free kick at him into the box, and he wasn't marked. Well, I said to you earlier, Adam, the communication and marking at the back has let us down this season. It's been one of our pitfalls, and again the free kick was just outside of the box.
Well, Diagne's got a touch, and if he hadn't got a touch, Dave, it might have counted. Now they're just checking the goal again still. Why is this taking so long?
Well, we're seeing some strange decisions, haven't we, from the system?
Taking ages.
This weekend. I mean, some of the offside decisions.
We're down to millimetres here, and it is given us offside finally. Yannick Vestergaard's foot, trailing foot, was in danger of helping West Brom and keeping them onside, but it didn't. But that took an eon. As Vestergaard sends a long one again, looking for Walker-Peters, that familiar run down the right. He gets it. Oh, and the defender's committed himself. Here comes Walker-Peters, nearly in the 6-yard area in the end, fires it at the near post, and Sam Johnston turns it behind for a Saints corner, and suddenly they're in the game.
Well, that was a good run down the right-hand side. A ball played over the top. Walker-Peters using his pace.
24th minute. They know they're lucky not to be behind, and Redmond's done well. Collected it off Diallo and turned, and was he clumsily brought down? Bertram plays on. Ings gets it out of his feet, and he tries to curl it past Johnston, having done brilliantly to get it out from under his feet, and it's gone out for a goal kick. But Saints and Redmond thought he was fouled. They want a VAR.
Well, that's a part of the game that when we do get forward, we've got people who are bright and sharp. I mean, Ingsy's picked that ball up there. He showed great feet. Redmond's done well.
But Saints have played it over the top here, might catch West Brom out. Redmond in the box on the right, pulls it back, not cleared, and Armstrong on the stretch finds Ings. It goes across the goal line. No red shirts reacting to Ings keeping it in play quick enough, and West Brom clear their lines, and that's as close as Southampton have come.
Well, they've done well, but we haven't got enough people forward into the box to capitalise on it.
It's a good play from Townsend, and now they're coming forward with 3. Pereira finds Diagne. He's in this time. And he's put it well wide, and he had to score.
He'll not get a better chance than that.
10 yards out, bursting into the box. Defenders either side of him, clear shot on goal, and he curls it about 2 yards wide from about the penalty
spot. Good play
spot.
from West Brom. They played a 1-2. He's in, he's free, he's going into the penalty spot. He sees the goalkeeper coming. I think he lifts his head and he puts it round the post.
Now Walcott can run at Bartley, drifts inside, he's got 2 to his left, finds Armstrong. Ings goes to his left, but Armstrong fires an early shot, and Johnston flings away to his right and parries it behind for a Southampton corner. Finally, Johnston made to work. 29th minute, Dave.
Well, once again, it's Armstrong coming in from that position, deep position where he tucks inside, coming onto his right foot, bends it to the goalkeeper's right. He's full stretch, makes the save.
O'Shea climbs forward, wins the header on halfway, sends it a long way up, and that's a good flick on by Diagne, and Maitland-Niles squares it, and it should be a penalty, and it is. Forster brought down Pereira. No danger for Simon Hooper. He wasn't going to get there.
You know, as much as we want to see them do well, and they really fought back brilliantly in the Burnley game, tonight they've been atrocious. Yeah. Their defending and marking and tracking tonight has been as poor as I've seen all season.
The Brazilian, West Brom's top scorer with 7 goals, who got 2 goals and 2 assists against Chelsea, can now add a goal against Southampton to his fine form. 32nd minute of the first half. It's the least West Brom deserve, you'd think. Here comes Pereira, left-footed, down the middle. Forster dives to his right, and West Brom have the lead against Saints at the Hawthorns. And it wasn't like Saints haven't had a number of warnings before that penalty. Deserved lead for the home side, and plenty of questions for Saints to answer. It's very frantic and frenetic in there still. Ings keeps it in beneath us on halfway, but he's facing his own goal and he's giving it away. He's played it straight to Diania. Robinson bursts into the box and to his right. Diania goes to the back post and a man's there, and it's 2-0 to West Brom. And Matt Phillips made at the ground at the back stick, and this time it was Danny Ings that gave the ball away. And just like Leicester, who went behind to West Ham badly ahead of the semi-final, Southampton are doing it at West Brom. West Brom 2, Saints 0, and Matt Phillips has scored again against Saints, and he scored the last time West Brom beat them back in 2016.
Well, we just shot ourselves in the foot there. I mean, Ings has come over to defend down our right-hand side. He gives the ball away.
And Saints have it back, but they almost got themselves in trouble there. That's a good touch from Walcott. First time ball from Ings in the centre circle. Frees Walker-Peters down the right. He's got 3 inside him to his left. He slips in field himself. What's the decision? Armstrong, low shot straight at Johnston. Not enough power. Easy for West Brom.
We look much better when Armstrong's on the right-hand side and Walcott's on the left.
Well, I don't think Walcott's having a good game, Dave. I'd be happily bringing Minamino on, to be honest, with half an hour to go.
I wouldn't be disappointed with that, to be honest. I think that...
Or Genepo. But with 60 minutes gone,
I don't
Dave,
think he's done his job defensively very well tonight, Adam.
No. Sammy Lee crouches. He's shouting at his West Brom players, trying to keep them organised. And Vestergaard, he's hit that to Sam Johnston. And then Ralph Hasenhüttl tells Yannick to get up the pitch and get higher up. Because you're right, Dave, they've played in the West Brom half much more in this.
And we're brighter. We've got players. When you play higher up the field, you've got the players to play them in there, Adam. 1-2s.
Yeah.
Quick, sharp players. But when we're playing too deep, defensively, we're not as good as when we're going forward, playing in the opponent's half.
Now, ball through, looking for Robinson to finish it. Vestergaard can't get to him, and he does finish it, you'd think. That's 3-0. Diallo just puts his hands out to wonder what on earth happened. But West Brom have had no chances in this second half, and then suddenly one simple ball down the middle of the park, and Callum Robinson has smashed it in after his great day at Chelsea. He's probably given West Brom all 3 points here at the Hawthorns, and it's 3 big more points for Sam Allardyce's side. But Saints, well, sucker punched in the second half after a shocking first half.
I did say, Adam, you didn't want to give that third goal away, and it's cost us, because we come out in the second half, we looked the better side, we were playing with more determination and aggression, and again, once they've gone forward, West Brom, we look so easy-ozy and poor at the back.
Cross from the right from Furlong, good stooping header from Carl Walker-Peters, and had to be quite brave. Maitland-Niles is flat out in the penalty area, and Redmond's got away to his right and fed it on Adams, who's onside, says the linesman. Shea Adams, right-hand side of the penalty area. Low ball, just flashes it wide of the post, and that was close from Shea Adams. And the referee now has a West Brom player down in each half. Simon Hooper.
No, you've got 3 West Brom players down.
Oh yeah, 3. 1 in the penalty area. Well, the last thing we need is a delay to this, because Saints need putting out their misery. Adams' shot was very close. It just missed the paintwork of the post. Good cushioned header from Bednarek, got it to his captain. That's a nice first time ball from Vestergaard to Redmond on halfway, who can turn and look up, and he feeds Moussa Genepo. Low ball in, deflects back off a West Brom defender to Nathan Redmond. Tries to cleverly play in behind the defence. Armstrong wants a penalty, not going to get it. Genepo's still going, nice step over on the outside. He's brought down, surely that is a penalty. He's done well since he's come on, and he's been direct there, Genepo, and made the defender make a decision. And Moussa Genepo has won Southampton a penalty game. Obviously VAR will check it, but Saints are going to get something for that better second half performance by the look of it, if they can convert the pen. So looking for his best goal scoring season in the league. We've had 3 minutes of stoppage time. Here's James Ward-Prowse against Sam Johnston, and he saves it, and that just about sums up the night. You know it's not your night if James Ward-Prowse misses from a set piece like that. And there'll be maybe a bit of stoppage time to the stoppage time for the penalty and everything, the decision. Throw in taken down the line by Saints. Shea Adams can't muscle Furlong off it, but it falls for Armstrong, who's still trying. And Simon Hooper says that is it, and Armstrong sums up the move by kicking the ball away in frustration as the game comes to an end, and Southampton almost have given themselves the worst possible preparation for an FA Cup semi-final.